Alabama and Hancock-Whitney Stadium. An opportunity to finish the season on a high note in the 68 Ventures Bowl. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Arkansas State's head coach told me he is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas State's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They give it to him again. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Sets his feet. It's Rivers. Rush right in his face. Out wide left, it's Murray. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Falcons offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there's Cameron Courtney. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Catch in the middle. It's Pickett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Changing the routes with his receiver. They'll try to get the first through the air. Turns it upfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Right side, it's Tyree. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Falcons are rolling down the field. The run inside. It's Palmer. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Tough run here, it's Palmer. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The fake and wants to throw. Flush to the left. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Murray. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Red Wolves want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Right back to the well. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Rivers. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He's changing the play. From the gun, it's Palmer.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Breaks into the open. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They're all over him. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Rivers. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're gonna run it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Falcons sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. On the ground, it's Palmer. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Rides to the back. He's got the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Palmer. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Pulls it, trying to get the corner. There's a little room there. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Making the adjustment. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Falcons! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murray.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Back to throw. It's Rivers. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side, it's Murray. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Drops back on 1st down. The quick game. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Pickett. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out. But he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Quick give. It's Palmer. Got enough for the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The last completion got them 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They're going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Taking a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Taking it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it there in Mobile, just another typical 68 Ventures Bowl. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the 68 Ventures Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, it's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Wants to throw one first. With the catch, it's Courtney. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Going with the ground game left. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Quarterback gets the first down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Pickett. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Takes the handoff, it's Palmer. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. 3rd and long right here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Keep it on the ground. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. The Falcons will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Motion from the wideout. Straight ahead, it's Murray. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They give it back to him. Gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 2. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up. Drives inside. Plows through the defense. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Right at the line. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Pickett. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just...
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. And the defense... on it, they get that turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They bring him down behind. Scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Give to the running back. Turning it on! Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. RPO complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go to the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, non-complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Right side, it's Barrett. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Look out! Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Murray. All over him immediately. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete on the right side. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. To the end zone, and it's picked off. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment on the play. Right back to it. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Keeps it moving. It's Palmer. There he goes. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
After the run, now to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Keeps it himself. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. Makes the catch. It's Palmer.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the 1st play of the drive. To the air, it's Rivers. Zings it complete to the right. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams.